So I'm just
ठीक है.
wondering, और इस बार तो छोटी सी ट्रैक थी उसमें ही हो गया तो मैं घबरा
हाँ.
गई एक्चुअली कि कहाँ
Okay.
गड़बड़ हो रही हूँ.
Where was it hurting, ma'am? Like which location in the leg?
So
Can you please show
I
me?
will show you. So
Yeah.
this part, this part. Normally running के दौरान मुझे यहाँ दुखता है.
Yes.
Is it
ठीक
okay
है, ma'am.
to lift my?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please, please.
Normally running के टाइम मुझे यहाँ पेन होता है.
ठीक है.
Which
Sure,
can
ma'am.
okay. But इस बार यहाँ हुआ. Right here.
Okay. Okay.
हाँ जी. So
Okay.
और
So.
फिर मैं स्क्वाट नहीं कर पाई. स्क्वाट में तो I was gone. Left leg was okay, right leg नहीं. So I was just wondering,
Okay.
can I do anything I'm doing running to be able to trek later?
Yeah. No, but आप मुझे थोड़ा सा बता सकते हैं, like were you wearing the appropriate shoes for the trek?
Yes.
Okay. And आपको uphill जाने में दर्द आया ये वाला या descending में आया?
I think it's descending.
Okay. Sure. And because what tends to happen, I'll try to keep the camera over here. Because actually most of the issue which happens, it happens when we are descending. Because we actually use all these rear muscles so that we can use them like a braking mechanism. So it's a little unusual to have a little pain like on the front because it is a front thigh muscle, which you had kind of, let's say, injured, I would say. Okay. Just ki वजह से you're feeling like squat wise you're not able to do it. Okay. So tell me, like, were you there in prolonged time where the knee was like, let's say, bent and then bent and then bent? Was it like a lot of it?
It took about an hour and a half to 2 hours to come down.
And was it difficult? Like, was it like higher steps and all?
Some were, yes. आप आधा घंटा ले लीजिए, 1 घंटे में आधा घंटा थोड़े बड़े स्टेप्स जिसमें मुझे पोल्स के साथ पकड़ के नीचे पैर रखना था. हाँ जी.
ठीक है. Ma'am, I think that's what has happened. Single leg squats, which you were trying to do, is was trying to, like, let's say for this only. I think it's just that you need time. Right now, अभी कितना पेन है मैम आपको?
अभी अब बेटर हो गया है. कल मैंने पूरा रेस्ट किया. I didn't do anything yesterday.
ठीक है.
So much better. Now I can squat better. मतलब परसों तक जैसे वहाँ पे इंडियन टॉयलेट्स थे ना, so I couldn't squat. एक पैर आगे रखना था. Now I'm able to squat, but I can feel the discomfort there. I'm sure एक दो दिन ठीक हो जाएगा.
Ma'am, आप like because like I'm a little like, let's say I'm unsure related. It's an injury or it's a soreness, because soreness थोड़ा time बाद आता है. When you're saying like in 2 days already you're feeling better, so we just need to look at it as a precaution measure. I would suggest कि अभी हम जो squats करेंगे ना, please don't do that.
ठीक है.
Okay, वो आप मत करिए. Walk and all will be helpful. What you can do is a little bit of like this particular stretch. ऐसे पैर को पकड़ के हल्का सा, बहुत ही minor सा stretch. When you'll do it, it will help in stretching this. Little bit of like, let's say, massage over the front thigh muscle in sitting position or in lying down position. You can just do it.
Yeah.
अभी बस generally when we say like 5 signs of inflammation.
Yeah.
Okay. उसमें आते हैं pain, redness, swelling. Fourth is loss of function. Fifth one I always forget. Rigor, calor. Heat is the heat. Like if it's an injury is there, okay, you place your hand, you'll feel like, yeah, it's warm. It is not warm. So pain, redness, swelling, warmth, and loss of function. Loss of function is you couldn't do the squat.
Yeah.
Okay, so just just for future perspective, just remember these things, because I'm very happy, like in the way you said, like it's already better. So I don't think so as such any major thing has happened, because when the muscles, your hip, as we discussed last time, that it was stiffer. When that is the issue, what tends to happen is when a muscle is like, let's say, weak or tight, let's say the hip joint was tight for you, and this muscle is starting from here, okay, and then it goes. So when weak or tight muscle literally will do this.
Right.
It will scratch on the skin of the bone.
Right.
Okay. So the quadriceps muscle goes over here. From here it changes. It becomes like the tendon and attaches to this fine point. Right. Okay. I think it's just that has happened at every time repeated pull, because we don't want to fall. Okay. So that's like you're very cautious. You're planting your feet.
Yes.
Okay. So just make sure that when these kind of things are there, na ma'am, if you're feeling pain, generally a side stepping is I find a little more better.
Got it.
Because with sides, na, our hips are very, very strong. With a forward, backward, the movements is very restricted. We cannot take too much of it. So a little, it's not like exactly like let's say side, but like a mix of front and side. Okay.
Right.
So during the future treks, please try remembering it because the inner thigh muscles and the outer butt muscle, they provide a very, very good grip. Plus, it'll provide you a very good range also because forward, backward, we cannot stretch too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But sideways, we can do a lot very easily.
Got
Okay.
it.
So just for future perspective, remember this. Otherwise, I think abhi ke liye, this particular
हाँ जी,
stretch
बिल्कुल,
and just a bit of massage.
बिल्कुल।
Squats, a strict no-no for at least 3 more days, I would suggest.
जी, ठीक है।
And the way you can go about it, एक बार आपको pain,
हाँ,
stiffness वगैरह वो ठीक हो जाए, then you may go for it.
बिल्कुल ठीक है। सो
Yes.
मैं रनिंग तो फिर भी कंटिन्यू कर सकती हूँ, राइट? आई कैन स्टिल रन।
I would say no walk.
आई विल गो फॉर अ वॉक टुमारो देन। ठीक
क्योंकि
है।
क्योंकि रनिंग में जैसे मैं बताया ना कि रनिंग इज नथिंग मच अ सिंगल स्क्वाट.
हाँ,
अभी
अच्छा
आपको
लगा
स्क्वाट
समझ गई। जब तक
इज दैट
ये
यू डूइंग वॉक बिल्कुल ठीक रहेगा मैम आपके लिए.
मैं फिर वॉक करती हूँ जब तक ये पेन पूरी तरह से जाता नहीं है।
यस यस
एंड व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड इज जो हम एक्सरसाइज ऑलरेडी कर रहे हैं ये बस थोड़े और लंबे समय के लिए करनी होगी फॉर मी
यस
टू स्ट्रॉन्गर। इट हैज नथिंग टू डू विद माय एज और हेरिडिटरी, राइट? मेरे ख्याल से मैं अपने आप को बार बार बोली जा रही हूँ कि आई एम गेटिंग ओल्डर एंड आई यू
हाँ
नो इट्स हेरिडिटरी सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ एंड आई समहाउ थिंक दैट दैट्स नॉट द केस।
No, it's not. I'll tell you, during COVID time, we got 2 cases. Okay. And I remember because that came on a single day, same day. Okay. So there was like one 13-year-old, okay, complaining of neck pain and like headache. Okay, because like let's say online classes and खेलते भी नहीं आजकल के fitness बहुत वैसी है. And then there was 70-year-old gentleman. He came in. He said, I don't have any aches and pains. I exercise, I walk. Just assess me. Is there any risk factor for injuries? So I hope like this answers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not really like hereditary also. Yes, there are a few conditions which we need to be careful, but you don't have any of them. Okay.
got it.
Okay,
Got
so
it.
don't worry about it. It's just that how we train the body, it reflects that. Now the single leg heel raises, single leg squats or side lunges, even though we are not doing it, it's very challenging. It looks easy to do it, but they're very, very challenging. Okay. So बस आप ना वो करते रहिए because what it needs it एक होता है like when we talk about fitness तो ना बहुत सारे parameters हो जाते हैं ना like like there's strength,
हाँ जी।
mobility, speed, balance. Amit sir has joined. So hi Amit sir. Yeah. I'm Meenakshi ma'am. Good
Hi,
evening.
sir. Hi, good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Hi ma'am. I was just discussing about the fitness parameters. Okay. We'll just like take a minute and then we'll start because this one is going to be a very important concept. Ki fitness mein we need to just having that. So strength, mobility, speed, balance, endurance, coordination, agility, power. There are too many things. And when we play sports, literally all of these are used. But in trek, for example, okay, you need balance first. Till the time you're not assured, you'll not take the second lead. So generally, what we end up doing is we plant our leg a lot. Then only we keep the other one. So it's not like stair climbing. Okay, it's a little different than that. So to get that rhythm naturally, because it will not serve like as such properly that when we are doing single leg squat, it doesn't translate right away. It will take like a couple of like let's say weeks more to get used to that because it has to come quick. So the reason I was talking about that fitness parameter, the coordination part which is there now, the as you get better, you don't need to think about like where your feet has to be there. It happens naturally with practice. So just keep trying these things. It'll happen. But just as a precaution measure, don't do the squats now today.
I won't do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. So any question, Meenakshi ma'am? Any question on it, sir? Please tell me, otherwise we'll start.
No, sir.
Sure, sure, ma'am. So let's get started then. So first, we'll do the squat chalk, okay, or skipping, whichever you feel like doing it. So yeah. So we're going to do it for 2 minutes. Okay. So please, yeah. and just let your hands and leg move naturally. Do not stiffen them. Yeah. So please do it. I'll just have a look at the form. Yeah. It's just a little like let's say, please look straight forward because if you do this, it can change to this. I think I'm doing fine. Continue, please. Good. One more minute, please. After this, we're going to do that hip pendular swings for the mobility of the hip.
मेरे ऑफिस में फोन कहाँ है अर्जुन?
Yeah, let's do the hip movements now. Please take a support and just swing your leg. So hold your waist with the other hand and like a pendulum, please swing it. Sorry, Anjali ma'am, I would request, please focus on the left leg. Okay. Because if you do, like, let's say, I'm holding with my left leg, sorry, left arm, I cannot move this freely. You need to move the leg which is out. Okay. So please do it. Yes, that's better. So you're doing fine. Meenakshi ma'am, please let me know if you face any issues while doing it. So 15 to 20 swings and then please change the side. Very good. After this, we're going to do the single leg heel raises. We'll right away do single leg. Okay, we'll not do double leg because now you got to it's very easy for all of you. So please take a support and please do at least 25 single leg heel raises with each leg. Okay, whether continue doing all together at one or you can keep moving from side to side. So 25 each leg. All of you doing it very, very well, leading with the calf muscles. Good. I'm doing good. Good, Amit sir. Anjali ma'am, if you have done it, you may stretch your calf muscles. Just hold the stretch for 30 seconds. Very good, Amit sir.
Sir, is it okay to
Yes.
go for run after an hour or so of the exercise? This exercise, I couldn't do morning run today, so I wanted to do it in the evening.
Ma'am, please do less numbers. Ideally, it's not advised because in this exercise, your main like strength is going to be like occupied. Okay. So I would
Okay.
say do lesser numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and like let's say an hour later, you can go for run. Do not
Okay.
exhaust completely.
Okay. Okay.
Now, coming to the next exercise, we're going to do the squats. So, Anjali ma'am, I would request you may do this particular stretch because we don't want that muscle to be stretched. Okay. So, just try this. And rest of the people, I would request you to please do double leg squats and like usual, then we'll move to single leg. Okay. So, please do a very slow 15 double leg squats like this. And then we'll move to 15 each single leg. So Meenakshi ma'am, same thing applies over here also. Keep your like little bit of energy for the run, so do not exhaust completely.
Sure.
Anjali ma'am, you can hold that stretch like for 15-20 seconds, then move to the other side. Amit sir, can you please face the camera and do it? I just want to have a look at your feet. Yeah, let's just do it. Anjali, I'm trying to pull a little back. Pull your back. That's good. I'll feel the stretch on the front arms. Just make sure that it should be like a gentle stretch, not looking for extreme. Yeah. Amit sir, just walk a little. And Akshi ma'am also. You can just also walk a little. Then we'll do single leg squats. And Anjali ma'am, if you have done this stretch, then you may do spot jog or some deep breathing. Now, let's do single leg squats. So please take a support and just bend this much. Engage your thighs. So 15 each leg, same thing, whether all together or one leg completely. Good. After this, we're going to do the wall push-ups. Very good, Amit sir. There were a few compensations, but it's okay. Towards the end, you made it, so that's fine. Now I request you to please walk a little so that you can dissipate the fatigue. Then we'll do the wall push-ups. So we're going to do 25 wall push-ups. We'll try to do a little slower than last week so that we can target the mid-back muscles more. Yeah, so let's get started. So please have your hands, so have it in front of your shoulder, then slide them a little lower, and then tighten your tummy and go forward and push back. Keep your abdomen tight so that your body works as a unit. Target is the mid-back area. 25 non-stop. Let's continue. Amitsa, just be a little closer. Just move a little ahead. It'll be easier for you. That's better. Anjali ma'am, going good? Yeah, Amitsa, this looks best. Yeah. The body is working as a unit. Keep going, please. Very good, Anjali ma'am. Amitsa, just try to register this distance which you have right now because you are doing very, very well now. Previously, distance was more and the back was arching. After this, we're going to get started with the floor exercises, okay, including the planks and the bridge. Yeah. Yes, Anjali. I cannot hear you, ma'am.
The stretch
Yeah.
should come here.
Yeah, yeah. So a little over here and over here. So that's the target.
Got it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Amit sir, please tell me.
Uh, uh, I have a question. In this exercise, I don't feel the stretch much at the back. I feel more at the shoulders.
Okay.
It
I
doesn't
would.
feel like I'm doing the butterfly style.
Okay, sure. I would request like later, like at the end of the session, we'll try this again. Okay, as a
Okay.
second. So then
Okay.
let's discuss.
Okay.
Now let's do the floor exercises. We'll do the bridge first. So please lie down on your back. Okay. Tighten your tummy, tighten your buttocks, go up, hold for 30 seconds, and then please come down. Okay. So please do it. I'll just have a look at the movement. And please make sure that your eyes are closed so that you can focus if your waist is moving left or right. And if it's a bend your knees a little more, just a little, maybe an inch, heel closer to the buttocks.
Inside.
Yeah, yeah, inside. Yeah. Now you'll not feel your hamstrings like last time. Keep focusing on the butt muscles and the lower back. But you can hold and then you can come down. So we're going to do 8 times. Lower back and butt muscles is the area where you should feel the exertion. So you're leading it very well. Good, Anjali, man. Actually, do let me know if you have any doubts related to this exercise.
Sure.
Oh. Once you have done 8 repetitions, please rest because the next one is going to be the planks.
So how many repetitions?
8. 8 repetitions.
8?
8, yes, 8. 8, correct. So do let me know if you face the hamstrings exertion.
No, not feeling that.
Very good. Anjali, we're doing it very, very well. The pelvis is not very stable. Yeah. So you may just rest there, take a long deep breath in and out. We're going to do the planks next. Start in 20 seconds for the planks. So meanwhile, just demonstrate the movement again. So go up, tighten your tummy, tighten your buttocks, and keep counting. So target is to do 30 seconds, and target is to do 8 repetitions again. If you can do 8, well and good. Otherwise, just try 5 at least, like last week. And do make sure to count well so that the breathing is proper. All of you doing fine. Good. Go for the next repetition only when you're ready. Okay. The target is not to finish as soon as possible. Take time.
So when I'm doing this, the body kind of shakes a little. Is that
that's it's okay. It's okay that the body is just showing you that's the limit, and we need to challenge it to improve.
okay?
Yeah, position is all of this. Good. Have a couple of seconds in reserve, okay, so that you don't lie. Like if you're fatigued, you should not drop suddenly. Okay, so it should be a controlled movement. So have like a couple of like 2 to 3 seconds in reserve. It's not that we have to force it to do 30 seconds. The target is to just challenge the body. Going good. It's a very, very good position with this. So with the squats and with planks, your body now knows naturally. We'll see regarding the wall push-ups in the end. Take break, long deep breath, and out. Remember, glucose and oxygen is the primary fuel. So at least one of them we can just have them properly. Long deep breath in and out. Once you're ready, then go for the fourth repetition. Very good. And many a times it's a like mental block to hold for 30 seconds. You can think of something else also, you'll easily hold it. If you're going to think of time, then it'll start getting challenging, maybe like 10, 15 seconds. Very good. Amita, I think your hand has started to go wider. Okay, just make sure that elbow should be right under the shoulder. Okay, if they'll start going wider, you'll start straining this area. Okay, so
Right.
the
I
plan
think
to start.
it is at shoulder level. I'll pull in a little bit more.
Yeah, just see, because it was looking to me. Okay? So just see what feels comfortable.
Earlier, you had told me that we have to keep it a little bit wider so that we are like this, and the pressure is on the blades, right? The back.
No, so that what I meant was that we should clench our shoulder blades also a little
Okay.
once we lock it. So the arms should not be wide, because if they are too narrow, will
Okay.
strain. If they are too wide, then it'll strain. So it should be just right away.
Okay. I've done 5. I'm trying more.
Yeah. So just see, sir, because 3 are left. Just see what feels best. Do that only.
Okay. I put it a little bit narrower now. Should I move it?
Just
Should I
see.
move it so you can see the front?
No, that's fine, sir. I will be able to notice now.
Okay.
I mean, it's just waist a little higher. Yeah, that's better. Very good, Anjali. It's just the fatigue, sir, which has started to show, sir. In your case, the waist was going lower, so that's okay. Meenakshi ma'am, please do let me know if you have any doubts about it.
Awesome.
Take a long deep breath in.
Hurting now.
Okay, that's okay, ma'am. That's okay. So just see what we use because see these numbers are not something which is like scientifically calculated. What you can do best at that time, just do that.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Sure, sure.
10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Anjali ma'am, waist a little higher, just a slight.
Sorry?
Waist, waist, raise it a little, ma'am. Yeah, that's good. All of you doing it very, very well. There was like a slight dip and all, but when I requested, you automatically corrected. Anjali ma'am, just do long deep breaths in and out. After that, we're going to do the stretches.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Very good, Amit sir. You did it. Good.
Done, sir. 8.
Yeah. No, and it was very, very good. It's just that one of the repetitions started with like the waist was lower. Otherwise, you did very well. Now, let's do one exercise because it was a strenuous on the lower back. We're going to do this exercise, which will emphasize on relaxation of the lower back. So just generate the momentum. In this, I'm not applying as such force. I initiate the movement and then I gradually build the movement. Those who wish to do this one, okay, this can be done. So should just come with ease. So please do it for like 30 seconds to a minute. Anjali, it's a little jerky. Okay, just slowly generate the momentum. Yeah. This is just to relax the tension on the lower back area. All of you doing fine. Now let's do that hamstrings muscle stretch. So please hold the leg like this. Please try to straighten your leg. Hold it for 10 seconds and relax. Make sure that stretch is not aggressive and the knee should always be a little bent. Target is not to straighten the knee. So we're going to do 5 repetitions each side. You can complete one side also first and then switch to the other side. After this, we're going to do the butt muscle stretch. Just be a soothing stretch on back side of the thigh. Feel on the calf and all, just do let me know. Yeah. Yes, hamstrings the back side of the thigh. Now let's do the butt muscle stretch. So please position the leg on the other thigh and try to pull it back. You'll experience a stretch. Make sure it's the hand which is pulling the knee. Sometimes we tend to use the leg and we tend to get cramp then in the inner thigh area. So pull and hold for 10 seconds and release. So please do three times each side. Outer butt area is the target one. A very good stretch at the end of the day to release the stress. Stretches. After that, we're going to do the stretch in the standing position. So now we'll do the side stretch. So for this, I would request, please have your feet wider. Have your both the hands on top and try to bend roughly from this point. Okay. The lower half of the body would remain straight. Just let gravity pull you down. You'll automatically feel a straight. Please hold for 5 seconds and relax. And then try bending to the other side. And yeah. Please do. Very good, Amit. Anyone going good? Yeah. Meenakshi, please try this particular stretch. Yeah. So I'll show you. So after having your feet wider, just let gravity pull you down. You'll experience a stretch over here. And Meenakshi, the mistake which you're trying to do now, you're trying to bend from the lower back. I need you to try bending from here. Yes. If you try bending over here, you'll not feel too much. In the upper half and come down. Then to the other side, hold for 5 seconds and that's better, Meenakshi. So please do 5-5 stretch. Those who have done it, I would request just focus on some deep breaths. After that, I'll just discuss the wall push-ups and then we'll just take the questions. And please. Now coming to wall push-up, I'm just going to start again as a basic. It's the same movement, which we were doing is just that the hands are fixed. When the hands are fixed, so we call this as an open chain exercise. So whenever our hand or feet it's free in the air, it becomes an open chain exercise because we can move them individually. When we fix our leg, the feet, or the hands on something, it becomes a closed chain exercise where closed chain means one part is going to move with other. Like for example, like let's take an example of this. It's the exercise primarily of my shoulder blades. I'm moving my shoulder blades on the ribs. The moment I do a wall push-up, my elbow and wrist automatically starts moving it all together. It becomes interdependent on each other. So we'll need open chain also and closed chain. Now coming to this, Amit sir, I would request you to when you're trying to do it, okay, focus over here. As you go closer, clench your shoulder blade and then push. And initially, I would request be a little closer. The far away you are, pressure will go to upper trapezius muscle or shoulder. Okay, so please try this.
Okay.
And Meenakshi ma'am, Anjali ma'am, like this can be your second set also. So just give it a try. And it's just go a little slow when you're trying to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meenakshi ma'am, Anjali ma'am, I can see you. Yes. Yeah, Meenakshi ma'am, I'll be able to see you now. So pinch your shoulder blades and then push through that. Meenakshi ma'am, you can have your hands a little lower. Slide them down, please. Slide them down more. Take them more downwards. Yeah, now that's it. Now try.
So what happens is when I'm pushing like this, I think my face reaches the wall and the shoulders are not yet pulled.
Sure.
It's like that.
That's
why I was trying to do it from the distance.
Okay. No, I'll show you, sir. Even see, I'm very close. It's more about like the way you do the single leg heel raises now, the way you did the bridge, the way you did the planks. You were actually leading through that area. In this one, there's a little bit of mistake which generally happens. The target is not to go close. Notice I'm very close. I clench my shoulder blade, I push. I haven't touched.
Okay.
I did
so you're
not
pushing
touch
the
this.
chest forward rather than the face.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because if you many a times we tend to do this or do this, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Focus with a very limited area also. You can push. Actually, you can feel the right muscles right. Please try again. The focus area is to clench the shoulder blades and power through that.
Okay. I think I got it.
Are you able to feel? Yeah. Any movement you do, the same issue I generally find when people try to do the squats, they do the movement through the joint. If you're doing a movement through a joint, we'll end up having issues. Okay. This I'll try to show you again with squats because it'll be very clear. This is an actual squat with how that should be done. I'm powering through my muscles. If I do, I'm showing a very bad form just so that I can explain. If I do, I'm actually pushing through the knee. I'll make my ligaments, I'll make all those things loose if I do it. The same is the case with push-up. Many of us, we think we can do it properly. The moment we try to get the shoulder blades power like 1 or 2 repetitions, we're done. So I would request, please focus on this. Any exercise you do, just remember which muscles is the target area, lead it with that. Okay. That's why, like, because last week I saw all of you were doing very, very well with a single leg heel raises. So that's like I immediately there was no warm up with like the double leg calf raises. Single leg you did well. Squats will take time. So that's why like today we did the double leg again. and move to single. So please, Amit sir, just try doing it this way.
Okay.
It's not the distance. The more distance you create, okay, more effort starts going to the
Right.
top of the shoulder, the neckline. So that's the primary thing from my side.
Okay.
Now, please, I would request if you have any doubts, let me know, please.
Um, I don't have a doubt in the exercises.
Yes,
I
sir.
do have a
Yes.
question about the running itself.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes I feel like my landing is still the whole feet rather than
Yeah.
the forward. And when I try to do the forward, um,
Yes.
it's more difficult and it's more tiring for the front of the leg, and I can't really do it. It also feels like I'm propelling it when I'm using
Okay.
it. So
Sure.
maybe I'm just feeling it and it's not really there, but I don't know. Can
Sure.
you like show me how this should land when you're running?
Huh. So I would request in patches, practice skipping. Okay. Because skipping naturally tells where to land. Okay. And rather than sending a video, what I would suggest, keep doing this drill during the day. And when
Okay.
you're running, cut short your stride a little because the longer stride, you'll end up landing on your heel. Okay.
Right.
When you cut short, naturally, you'll be on your forefoot. Yes, in the beginning, you'll feel a little strenuous because it's like a technique change.
Okay.
Okay. It's more easier for the body because far away you try to take the like let's say body extremities like let's say hand or legs longer you require to bring back to the center and then when you repeat this cycle, okay,
Okay.
so cut short your stride. And generally I was just noticing which I requested you to correct, whatever we do like this, sometimes if you're doing wrong the same can replicate there also.
Hmm.
So when you were doing the spot jog, it was a little, you're like looking like lower. I just
Okay.
need you to look straight because it changes the game. When you're over here, this body gets round. Okay. And then if you do, I'm showing a very exaggerated view so that it's easier to
Right.
understand. Okay. So please cut short your stride. Okay.
Okay.
And let your body be loose. Other thing which I would suggest, remember in the hands. Okay. Remember there's like the papad thing kind of thing. Imagine you're having in your hands. Okay. You have to handle them delicately. Okay. Because if you're going to hold it like they're going to break. Okay. So it should not break when you're running. So when there's going to be efficient movement, it's going to reflect. Our hands are support like they work a lot. Whether if we have to jump higher or we have to run, they nullify the effect. They produce a force also, and it helps in running straight or walk straight. So hands will play a very vital role. Okay. So just
Okay.
try working on these two, three things. If you still face issues, I would request just share your running video.
Okay.
Air will be able to notice in detail. Okay.
Okay.
So in the maybe on Saturday, because
Hmm.
Dr. Yusuf will have a session. So maybe you can record the video and just share on the screen. We'll just have a look
I
at
will try that. Okay.
it. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Any other doubts, sir, please?
No, thank you.
So one
Yeah,
question.
Anjana. Yes, ma'am.
So running form itself. So sometimes it feels like a leg is landing inwardly or outwardly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not stable. Like every time it doesn't land, you know that it's not a normal movement, but it's a very.
Yes.
Then what I do is very consciously I place it. So if I feel that the leg is landing inward, I consciously place it outward. So what I'm saying
Okay.
is this is the feet and this is the left,
Yes.
this is the right side and this
Yeah, I
is,
got it.
and it happens very consciously. So that natural movement does not happen. After some time, it gets natural, and that's when my inner knee also pains when my movement is
Sure.
inside. So yeah,
Sure.
when we say that, one of the things you and Dr. Rajat always recommend is don't think about how you're running; it just comes naturally. So
Yes.
how do I think about
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
Ma'am, what shoe do you use for running?
A6 Keanu. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. And can you please show me a squat, like where your focus is, like let's say. towards your feet. Like just notice when I'm squatting.
Yeah.
Okay, you can notice my feet. Okay, just try a couple of squats like this.
Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah.
I'm doing it facing you so that you can see.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And can you please roll your track pants a little so that I just need like till mid shin level. Yeah. Yes, correct. Now please do it. Yeah, keep going, please, a couple of times. And relax, please. And since how long you using the Kayano?
It's been a year and a half now.
Okay. And do you tie the laces well? Because your arches are not doing bad. Because that thing which we calling, we say overpronation.
Yes, yes.
So when we are like squatting or say like running, if the feet rolls in, it takes the entire thing along. In
Right,
your case, it's not happening bad. Okay, you're able to maintain it.
right.
So are the laces secured well?
I think so. They don't open usually, and they're tight. As in my shoe is snugly fitting.
Okay, sure. And generally, tell me, is the shoe size okay for you? It's not oversized.
Yes, it's not oversized. I do take a point 0.5 size bigger
Ah,
than my normal shoe size, but that's about it.
ah. And generally, please tell me, do you open the laces every time and then put the foot or
Yes, I do. I
okay,
do. I do.
sure. Sure. So I would request, ma'am, right now the things looks okay, whatever I tested. I would request again, share a running video as I requested with Amit.
So,
Okay,
so
just share because,
sorry. The reason why I'm
yeah,
asking is it has to be how long? How long should the running video be
yeah.
so we can make the form out?
Now that's a very good question. So I'm glad that you asked it. So I would need you to position the camera like this. Okay. So like let's say you're running 10 meters behind it.
Hmm.
Okay. I need the middle thing because that gives the natural. Because if I start right away, it will not give my natural thing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you run for like let's say this much, and then you come from this side.
Got it.
Then I need a video where you're running like this. Okay. Just notice I'll just move away from the camera when I do this,
Hmm.
and then this. You don't need to stop. You can just take a U-turn
Right.
and come back.
Right. Right.
Because I just want that natural movement. I don't want like just for the video, like let's say if I do this, it will
Right.
not give you anything because it's not my natural thing.
Absolutely.
I don't have like a little space. So please do this and let's discuss this on Saturday session.
Got it. So I can do this at home also, right? I don't need to go to the garden or wherever I run to record.
Yes.
Oh,
No, outside. At home, you'll not get your natural thing.
got
It's
it.
outside.
Got it.
Maybe record someone else to do it.
Okay. For this
Yeah. Yes.
video, do we have to do some warm up and then do, or just the normal one? So if I just take a round and then do
Nothing.
this recording, that's okay.
Totally fine. Just the skipping and then you can
Okay.
go.
Okay.
So let's discuss this on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So should I share? How should I share it? Should I share it on the private channel with Miss Gagan?
You can just share with us.
Okay.
So she'll just share the video and on like either on Saturday, maybe screen share wise, like in case we need to do it, we'll just.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Please tell me any other doubts you have.
No. Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.
So let's connect then next week. Please do let me know if you face any doubts before that. And Anjali ma'am, please don't do the squats for at least 2 3 days.
I won't. I won't run. I won't do sports except for this video.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Please take care. And Amit sir, just remember that wall push-up thing which we discussed.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
correct
going to
that.
try it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Please take care. Bye.